Hey everyone, welcome to Pape Machinery Toolkit. My name is Robert Thompson. I'm a territory manager with Pape Machinery. I've been in the John Deere industry for 25 years now, and hopefully today we're going to learn something new about John Deere compact tractors. Today we're going to talk about what do I need to do to get ready for winter, or how do I want to prepare my tractor when I purchase it to get all the things I need to make sure that my tractor is in top operating condition throughout winter. First thing we're going to talk about is block heaters. What temperature do we really need to think about block heaters? Do I really need one? I can tell you in our location way up here in the north, we put block heaters in all of our tractors. Now, the John Deere tractors start very good way down into cold weather. You may say I store it in a heated barn, and that's great. But if you get into the off chance to where that tractor has to live outside and we are going to be, say 10 degrees or colder, maybe 20 degrees and colder, it might be a good idea to go ahead and plug in that block heater. You can leave it overnight, or you can leave it plugged in all the time. Most people kind of watch the weather. If they know they're going to be using it the next morning, they'll plug it in the night before, and it's ready to go first thing in the morning. Block heaters are very inexpensive considering the value they give you. Generally, the block heater will exit right down here about the middle of the engine. It'll plug into a standard extension cord. You plug it into the shop or the garage. Let's talk about tire chains. When do I need them? When do I want to use them? It really depends on your property. If you have a flat property, typically you can get by without tire chains. All of our tractors here are four-wheel drive, shouldn't have any problem getting around in the snow. If you do have a property that's got some incline or steep driveway or steep areas, you're gonna probably want to put tire chains on it. Usually we're just gonna put them in the back. Deere does not recommend putting chains on the front. I have known some people to put them on the front, but there's a good possibility you're going to void your warranty if you do that. So let's just stick to chains on the back. If your property is prone to ice, a lot of ice, that would be a good opportunity to put chains on your tractor. You can buy them, you can purchase them with your tractor when you get it, or you can buy them later. The Deere dealer that's nearest you can install them and fit them and test them and get them ready to go for you. Let's talk about ballast. What is ballast? Do I need ballast? What kinds of ballast do I need? The answer to that is yes, you're going to need ballast. If you have a loader tractor where you're going to be carrying any type of material in the bucket, you're going to want some type of ballast on the back of the tractor. We have 3 different options for ballast. We could do liquid ballast that is inside the tires. It's going to be about 75% full. It's going to add a significant amount of weight to the back of the tractor. We can go with a ballast box that hangs off the back that you fill with sand or rocks or gravel or bricks, something to help put extra weight on the back. Or we can go with mechanical ballast in the way of steel wheel weights that bolt onto the wheel that'll stay there. Ballast does 2 things. It helps out with traction, and it also offsets that loader. So you get that bucket full of gravel up front, you got all that weight, helps keep the back end planted down, keeps it from becoming tippy. Myself, I prefer the liquid ballast. I don't have to mess around with the wheel weights or anything. And then also with the ballast box, you're gonna have to take that off if you're gonna be running rear implements or anything. So I prefer the liquid ballast. If you're gonna be in colder country, they're gonna provide you with rim guard or a bio ballast that won't freeze. It's non-corrodable. Years ago, they used to use a calcium mixture that was horribly corrosive to the rims and the tires. We've gotten away from that years ago. We are now using a biodegradable safe ballast. Some people might call it beet juice, but technically it's a bio ballast or a rim guard. And that would cover our ballast for our tractor. We do not want to put ballast in the front tires. Typically you're going to have a front implement or a loader on it, and that will be plenty enough weight for the front. You don't want to add any ballast to the front at all, just the rear, and that should get you taken care of. So in summary, winter preparation really depends on what you plan on doing with the tractor. Am I snow blowing? Am I pushing snow? Am I plowing snow? Is my property flat? Is my property uphill, downhill? How cold does the weather get at my place? A lot of that depends on your personal situation. It's always best to just talk to your local TM, your local territory manager at your local dealer, and they can definitely guide you and direct you and give you the best advice on what you need for your specific selection. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and we'll catch you later.